Brigitte.
Reporting for duty. Want you to know that I distracted our pot dealer with pictures of Epcot. So they're late.
I just got a message from him. It's no big deal. Cryo.
Yeah,
What's up?
I don't know.
I'm back.
Going back.
What up? What up?
I don't know.
Who we missing?
Brig and Chromaze.
Brick's here.
Chromaze is online though. I'm talking about in Discord.
She's
She's in Discord. Oh, I forgot her name. I thought Brig in Discord.
Wow.
What?
I'm still bitter. Oh, noise suppression got turned off. That's fine. So how are we?
Chilling.
That invite got insta-canceled, I think.
Double Astro.
You could send me another one.
Yeah, I'm glad sure too actually.
Let's just do 7-person Astro. Let's go. Somehow we'll just swap aggro on Living Liquid every auto attack. Not Living Liquid, the hand.
You can do it.
I'm tired. Fuck.
What do we think about rating until 12?
Sure.
That's fine.
Virtual.
That's fine.
7 to 7. Let's go.
Is that what you two turn?
Yeah, I don't work today.
All right. We just need to check with Shig then.
I can't raid tomorrow anyways, so.
Do what?
Did you listen to the song I sent you?
Oh, you can't read tomorrow, remember?
Yeah, I can't
What?
raid tomorrow.
What a pussy, dude.
When were you gonna tell me that?
I told you that last week.
Oh wait, you have some like family shit or whatever?
I'm going to visit some friends.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I remember.
What are friends?
I don't know, dude. Better not to have any. Say it.
No, I remember. My bad.
You also remember I'm out of the country later this week, right?
Is that this week?
30th, yeah.
Damn already?
And how long do you live in for?
I come back evening of the 5th, so I can probably raid on the 5th.
Okay, so we may need to.
Actually, I don't know if I can. I might be able to play on there. It depends on how the internet will be.
All right, if you're going on a vacation, bro, I'd rather you enjoy your vacation.
I mean, it's not really vacation, but yeah. I'll have time. I just don't know if the internet connection will be good there.
Okay, so you're 100% leaving then?
Yeah, I'm leaving. I just don't know if I can play there or not. I'll have my laptop and everything, but I don't know if I can run Final Fantasy.
No, you're good. So, on top of not raiding tomorrow, which is fine, we might not raid for a week. Unless I can find a melee or somebody who can fake melee for us as a replacement for a week.
Well, when I get there, I'll test it out and let you know.
Yeah, I have a couple people I can hit up. If anything, Mai might come. Actually, I'm shooting him a message right now just to make sure.
Well, they raid on 2 of our raid days, so
Oh, yeah, you're right.
they raid Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm pretty sure.
So what do we think then? Did you just want to take the week off?
I mean, just see what Go does first, and then you might be able to find somebody to do it that's not doing anything. So just gotta wait. I'd rather not take a week off, but if we have to, we have to, I guess.
I mean,
I might know someone, but the sad thing is they play Summoner, Ninja, and Machinist.
I mean that's fine. They can literally just play Ninja, but the bigger issue is Prog. Finding somebody who's not on the same page or at least around the same page with us is going to be kind of tough.
They did different strats than us, but they made it to Alexander Prime consistently. Inception.
Okay, cool. So hit them up, and then if they can do it, then send them my way. I'll shoot a couple people messages as well.
I have double Astro right now, FYI.
Am I going Astro or?
We're not going in right now yet. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going Astro. Shoot a few people messages real quick. Okay, so we will not raid tomorrow. Okay, everybody good with that?
Yeah.
For the week that Cloak is being gone, just pay attention to Discord, and I'll put an announcement up there for everybody to keep in touch with what's going on. Okay. All right. So before we start, there's a couple of things that I need to talk about. First of all, I'm not kicking anybody, so don't, start fucking. We can talk about shit and we can have discussions without the threat of getting kicked. So that shouldn't be a concern to literally anybody, because I don't have any problems with anybody like that in the group, and I believe we're a good group. So the first thing I'm going to say is that I'm not about to have a discussion with anybody, and there's nothing to talk about aside from the facts that I'm about to lay out. Okay? So if you guys can allow me to speak without cutting me off or interrupting me, then that would be greatly appreciated. So it's been brought to my attention that I'm underperforming in our group. And due to my underperformance, it's ruining progress. And if it's not ruining progress, it's slowing down our progress for BJCC. This is what has been brought to my attention, as well as, I believe, trends as well. So what I ended up doing is I went to the White Mages benchmark to see what the issue was and to see what all the issues was. And the biggest thing I've noticed is that, as well as me and the benchmark user doing most of the same stuff, the fall off doesn't come until BJCC, right? We are learning BJCC, and most of BJCC is still unknown, such as how much damage is going out, when it's going out, and the shit that needs to happen in order for people not to die. Okay, so what I did next was I went and I found the White Mage logs again, and I compared them to our unoptimized living liquid phase. Okay, so in that unoptimized living liquid phase, literally all of our stats are the same, aside from the fact that the benchmark White Mage is abusing regions, and then I missed 2 Dias. So even if that was to translate to BJCC, that is not going to be the reason why we're not making progress right now. So what I did next was I went to go find out exactly what was causing the majority of our wipes. Okay. So in the wipes that we had, I counted in our last two raid days. We got to BJ 39 times. Okay. Within those 39 times, we died to mines 5 times. We died to a wave. We died to enumeration twice. We died to final sentence 15 times. Crashing wave or thunders 8 times. We failed plasma twice, died to that. People died to cleave 3 times. And then a total of 4 times is when we realized that old boy is getting his ass whooped, Lambert. He's taking an absurd amount of damage on that one part there. And so what I did next was I went to go find out why that was happening. Okay. So comparing it to the same benchmark that I was compared to show that I was underperforming, I went to go check out what the other tanks were doing on that. Okay. So before we even talk about that, the 4 deaths where Lambert died first and that actually led to a wipe was a crashing wave for 23k, another punishing wave for 70k, and then another punishing thunder for 40k. I don't know if that's supposed to be mitigated or whatever, but the only mitigation that I saw there was a reprisal, and then sometimes it was a Hearthstone. Okay? I'm pretty sure that that's not okay. I'm pretty sure you're going to need more than that in order to do that. Another death came from a flamethrower that was pretty much... I don't know what that is, but he's getting hit by that consistently every single time. And every single time he dies, it's the same thing. It's the punishing wave and then punishing thunder. So whatever that is, I don't really care because it's irrelevant to the conversation. But the matter of the fact is that the healers were being pinned for lack of heals on that. And we got to that part so many times, it felt like, and every single time we got there, I died to autos. Okay. So when I went to go figure out what was up with that as well, it ended up turning out that one of those deaths was one of the 4 of those deaths is what I just told you. The other one was a flamethrower. I don't know if you're supposed to get hit by that or not, but that's what you died to. The next one was you got hit for 35k. Okay. 3 seconds later, you got hit for 30k. And 1 second after that, you took another 65k. Those were all unmitigated numbers, by the way. Okay. So what you're asking us to do on that is to literally continuously heal you for over 30 seconds, because that's how long you're literally just getting your ass whooped. And I think the only cooldowns you have is what? Heart of Stone and like a reprisal. That's all I saw. And a camo. I saw a camo. Camo is dog shit anyway, so I don't even know if you want to count that, right? So then the other times, pretty much every single time we wiped to Lambert dying first, and even if the Lambert dying wasn't the cause, I went through more logs to see if it was consistent, which it was. Okay. So what I ended up doing next was I went to the benchmark party hills to see what they're, or not hills, I'm sorry. I went to the benchmark party tanks to see exactly what they were doing. Okay. And this is relevant to everybody, by the way. It's not just tanks that I'm bitching at right now. This is literally relevant to everybody. So what ended up happening is I found out that while you were getting your ass whooped for that much damage, most of it is actually healed, which is still incorrect. That is a healer adjust that you guys are putting unnecessary stress on. Okay. So the part that we're dying to there, done correctly, the tanks actually end up tank swapping. And by them doing that, the Dark Knight ends up using his 20% magic mitigation and the 30% and the TBN to mitigate all those autos from just straight up chunking you. Whereas the benchmark healers in that situation literally used 2 Cure 2s, 2 regens, and then the Astro used a fucking ED in an intersection. And that covered literally all the autos that we've been dying to this entire time. Okay. So I bring that up because I don't know what you guys are doing there, and I don't really care because I don't have an optimized hill plan for up there yet, so it doesn't really bother me too much yet. But the matter of the fact is that whatever you guys are doing, you guys are literally adding unnecessary amounts of stress onto the healers because of whatever strategy or whatever fucking, whatever we're decided to do on that. And I don't know what you guys are gonna do about it going forward. I don't really care, but it needs to be fixed because if we're gonna keep talking about optimizing and playing better, that is by far much less optimal than even thinkable. Like, let's be real. If we have Chromies, if he takes that with the 20% to his mitigation, or I'm sorry, well, I don't even know the fucking name of his abilities, the fucking magic mitigation for 20, the other mitigation for 30, and a TBN, compare that to a Heart of Stone, a camo, and what? Sometimes a reprisal, because sometimes it was there and sometimes it wasn't. Right?
All right, I'm gonna speak. 'Cause
So I'm not done talking yet.
Okay, but you're
I'm
literally
asking
not
I'm
saying
asking
correct. That's the
I'm
issue.
asking you to let me talk. That's
Okay,
why I
but
asked if we're
if you're
getting.
gonna talk, you better be right.
Yeah, and this is all stuff that I literally spent all night going over all these logs. I spent all night going over logs. I spent all morning going over logs. Because I'll be fucking damned if I'm the reason for our slow prog when literally out of those 39 wipes, not a single one of those had my name on it first as the initial cause of the wipe. Okay? If we're dying to lack of hills, then yeah, we can figure that out. But as of right now, from what I'm reading from the logs, which is why I don't want to hear anything else right now, is because everything I'm reading is factual and this is all from logs. These are all hard numbers that I've been finding all night. Okay? So my main point is for bringing up all this shit is one, I don't really care. I'm not mad. I'm not bitching. I'm bringing it up for the specific reason that until we have a legitimate reason that, let's say, one person is playing Dante, okay? Unless one person is playing Dante and specifically holding us back, I don't see a reason for other people to go out of their way to try to correct somebody else's gameplay. Okay? Because this is not a hardcore group, and this, well, we rate hardcore hours, but as far as our atmosphere, is not a hardcore group. And I'm not trying to turn it into one because all that does is add unnecessary stress for people. I don't want people to play the game coming into the game thinking that it's a job. Okay? That's the main reason I'm bringing all this up. Because if we do end up turning the group like that, it's not going to be fun anymore. I think we've all been in that situation where we rate it with people we don't like and we rate it in environments that we don't like. But out of all those wipes, and all those wipes are in the past 2 days of our raid days, out of all those wipes in BJ, specifically BJ, I could be the best player in the goddamn world and we still would have wiped every single fucking time. Not to mention when it comes to the regions, I did you did teach me that they were actually effective. However, some of the best white mage parses have less regions in a total overall fucking 17, 16 minute engagement than fucking those 4 minutes that we use as a benchmark. I think in that benchmark, I think the white mage used like 8 fucking regions. Another white mage literally used a total of 6 regions throughout the entirety of the fucking fight. Okay, so like I learned something and I still plan on using it to help out Prog. But even still, is the point I'm trying to make is we don't need to be going out of our way to try to correct someone else's gameplay, especially when there's nothing wrong with our Prog right now.
Isn't that what you just did to me? Didn't you literally just go out of your way to correct my gameplay when you don't even know what I'm doing wrong and what you're saying is completely incorrect?
I did to everyone.
That's the issue.
But you literally spent 2 minutes specifically correcting me only. So
Because
why did you
that
go out of
was-
your way to do that?
Because that was the reason why this was brought up in the first place. The reason this was brought up in the first place was because due to my lack of heals, my lack of pressing buttons, my negligence in playing the game, basically. Okay, because that was brought up, we are slowing down Prog and we're not making as much Prog as we should be.
So you're going to turn that around and say, I'm the reason that we're not making as much
I'm
progress
turning
we
that
should be.
around and I'm saying that everyone needs to look at their own gameplay first.
But you only
because
specifically said me. So you were pointing me out as the weakness and the reason that we were wiping. You only
Not at all.
targeted me. Yes, you did. You said that the
No,
reason we wiped...
I pointed out the four times you died first. Okay, I pointed that out because out of those 4 times, I clearly remember that heals were the ones that were being pointed at for letting you die or whatever the situation was. Right?
Okay, and how can you bring that up?
And that is correct. That was 4 times. Okay, so I went into those 4 times and I went to find exactly what was killing you during those 4 times. Okay, so out of those 4 times, that's still 4 times out of 39. Okay, Out of those 39 wipes, most of the wipes was actually due to DPS running into each other.
Yes, but there's shit that we can fix and there's shit that we can't fix, right? We can help people figure out how to deal with tank damage. That's something we can fix. Mechanically, everybody knows they need to work on mechanics. There's nothing to, you can't message someone and be like, yeah, you're wiping us because of mechanics. No fucking shit. Like, they're well aware of that. Like, I think everybody's aware of that. Where you get to the point of like, okay, what can we control? What is in our direct control that has nothing to do with mechanics?
Right, and that's exactly why I brought up.
I can literally pull up like logs right now, and I can pull up VOD things where you are literally casting glare while he's at 20% HP. I have a clip right now where I can do that.
And I've seen it. And that's the other issue, is that we haven't come up with an optimized plan yet. Not only that, we're comparing a benchmark, and this is the issue. This is the main reason I brought this up, is we're comparing a benchmark of an optimized run to a run that we have no fucking clue what's happening on. Even if those hills were happening. No, listen to me.
We have our cooldowns spreadsheeted out for a reason.
I saw them. But even still, you mean to tell me that it's okay that this man is taking that much damage and the only mitigation he has is a Heart of Stone and a fucking camo?
I think he's taking is auto attacks and a flamethrower, which
so why are we not doing the more optimized thing and you guys doing a tank swap and letting you mitigate that with all the cooldowns?
At that point, dude.
So why do we still kitchen sinking? This is what I'm bringing up. We should go back.
I don't understand how tank cooldowns work because Dark Mine does not affect auto attacks.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm telling you what the other guy used. Even without Dark Mine, okay? Even without Dark Mine, he still used a 30% and a TBN.
And you know what that means? They swap because they change who takes the mines, dude.
Then why don't we do that instead of fucking?
There's no reason to do that. The only reason you do that is because you're doing a positioning strategy that's different than ours. They are literally reacting to mine positions and taunt swapping for the mines. Do you understand that?
I get it, but I'm asking, how come we can't do that when that's more clearly the optimal fucking thing to do?
Why is it optimal? Why is it optimal?
It's optimal because he's not taking nearly as much damage. Compare the cooldowns. Okay,
during the one phase where I die to auto attacks, let me say this. During the one phase where I die to auto attacks, I have a Heart of Stone. The reason that the only cooldown I use there is Heart of Stone is because Cruise Chaser is casting Plasma Shield. During Plasma Shield, no one is taking damage, and except me. I am taking auto attacks and a baited flamethrower that I have to take, okay? I have Heart of Stone for the flamethrower damage. Otherwise, it is auto attack damage. I do not have a cooldown for a 3-minute phase where I'm taking auto attacks every 3 seconds. Tank cooldowns don't work that way. I cannot roll my cooldowns so that I have something up 100% of the time, okay? So I have a tank cooldown up for every time I take an increased amount of damage so that the mitigation decreases the amount of damage I take by the most, okay? So what I'm doing is I am using Nebula if I get ice, and I have to take autos while Chromies is taking mine so that you can focus on him. I use Rampart at the beginning of the phase to mitigate the autos where I run out for chakrams, where you are on the other side of the room and cannot heal us, so I do not die there. I use Heart of Stone when I take the flamethrower and on cooldown pretty much so that I don't die to auto attacks. I have no other cooldowns that I can use. So Heart of Stone is the only cooldown I can use for flamethrower, okay? I used to use Nebula for mines, but we changed to kitchen sinking because we could not get the mine placement correctly. So Chromies is taking all the mines with every single cooldown. He will have no other cooldowns besides the Blackest Night for the entire phase.
So why did we stop trying to do mines correctly then?
Because you kept baiting them.
No, I fixed it on the last day and we still decided to fucking do it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I remember because I told you I literally walked into fucking B-Dog like twice, or it was one of the melee because I was that close to him. And after we got it, we still decided to change it because it still went off to someone else.
Okay. I understand the crux of the issue here, Sosa. The issue is he is literally dying to auto attacks and flamethrower when not a single person in the entire raid is taking damage for 10 seconds.
I get it. So even still, all right. So let's say, you listen to me because this is missing the whole point. Okay, this is missing the whole. Yes, it is, because out of the 39 times and the last 2 days that we wiped, only 4 of those were due to the auto issue.
But you
Okay.
brought it up as
So
the
you
primary
need to tell
example.
me.
Fix.
No,
This
I
is something we
pointed
can
out.
fix by literally using two things. You keep regions on tanks so that HP is smooth, because the only damage he's taking is auto attacks, because the only tank buster he's taking, he's mitigating. So you don't have to worry about that.
First
The
of all, you don't need to
flamethrower-
talk to me like that. I can understand
Because
everything you're telling me.
because it's fucking ridiculous. Because you don't, you're looking through logs,
Literally,
and not understanding the crux of it.
I'm asking. No, I understand everything. I understand that I can play better. I understood I can push more buttons. And I literally, that's my first day implementing regions into my gameplay. Okay. I told you guys that. I told you that the night you told me about it. I didn't know. I put too much emphasis on venison because I didn't know how good region was. Okay.
This is what this
So
comes off as.
literally,
I told you to improve, and then you went through logs, and you had to be like, no, but everybody else is doing it wrong too. That's what
no,
this is.
I went through logs to understand what the issue was and why it felt like, well, why you told me that you felt I was the reason we were drawing us back.
That's not
And
what I
I'm
said.
telling you, and
I
I'm telling
will
you,
post the
I'm telling
exact-
you, listen, Shook, I'm telling you that even if that was the case, that is 4 wipes, right? Let's say that I was the worst player in the world, okay? Out of those 39 wipes at BJ in the past fucking 2 days, only 4 of those were literally due to lack of hills. We can even say that. Only 4 of those were due to lack of hills, okay?
So.
So
This
literally,
is
no,
exactly-
I'm talking right now.
I'm
This is
posting-
what I'm trying to say is literally, even if it was 4 times out of 39 wipes, right?
It's not the
no
first day
reason-
it's happened. That's what I'm trying to say, though. Like I was going to say, Sosa, it's not the first day it's happened. That's my piece.
I have consistently died to autos at points when I'm literally rolling cooldowns, and it has happened like at least 25 to 30 times in the past week. I have died to autos, not just during BJCC, during Living Liquid, during both phases, okay? I have died to autos. That should never happen. A tank dying to autos is like literally turning your brain off and just watching someone die, right? The tank dying to autos is just wiping. Like, it's a wipe for no reason. It is a wasted pull for no reason other than the
That's
fact.
fine. That's fine. I get what you're saying. So what we're gonna do is, from this moment on, me and Trent are gonna come up with an optimized hill plan. Okay, that was the main reason I brought all this up, is to let you guys know that literally from this moment on, I'm not doing the safe prog bullshit anymore.
Okay,
Because
you can
literally
save
on our
Prog
day
with
one-
an optimized heal plan.
Literally on our day one, I asked for specific things for us to do, and literally it was shut down because literally 4 out of 8 of the group voted for literally just to fucking play safe and just to heal. Okay, so I'm not trying to argue, I'm not trying to piss people off, but I am going to tell you that from this moment on, we're going to do that, and because we're going to do that, we're going to wipe.
What does an optimized heal plan mean to you?
An optimized heal plan to me is literally CD playing and keeping up the healer's uptime as much as possible.
So can you do an optimized heal plan where you are healing more than normal so that prog is consistent? Because that's what we asked for. We asked
Yes,
for.
and that's what I did, and that's what led to so much downtime. Even in those
How
2
does that lead
pools,
to downtime?
even in the pools, right? Even in the 2 pools that we used as a benchmark, I still had to res twice. Okay, and even in those 2 reses, that's all my mana gone, right? And then even in the second benchmark, when I did find some more of my downtime, I'm like, why the fuck did I not push any buttons here? I go back and I go to see that I'm doing corrective tier 2s. So
Okay,
literally, I don't understand what the issue is, because if you guys are asking me to do more heals, right, and you guys are asking me to play safe, and that's what I'm giving you, you guys are gonna bitch at me for fucking. You guys are gonna bitch at me and tell me that I'm holding back prog when you fucking.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm
bitching.
trying to talk. Why do I keep getting cut off?
You're wrong.
So why am I wrong?
Because
You guys are
literally
telling
said
me.
that you're focusing on heals. We are literally 4,000 HPS under the benchmark, and that's literally a white threshold. So you're telling me you're focusing on heals,
Mhm.
yet you have literally like 20% less uptime than other healers, and I can show that, by the way. You have
Yeah, I've
20%
seen it. You ain't gotta show nothing. I've seen it already.
and you have like 7 seconds downtime in between things where you're literally not casting anything. How is that maximizing heals? You're literally not doing anything. You're not
And
regening. You're not dotting. You're not glaring. You're not.
Did you see what was going on during that time? Did you see what mechanic was going on?
You were doing mine. You were
Okay,
doing mine.
I don't have time to do anything there.
You
The
can
most I
instant
can
cast
do there
regen.
is a regen and a tetra, and that's what I've been doing.
But you didn't.
And a what?
and a dot. Like you only casted 6 dots in the entire 3 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not very good at using the dot in fucking BJ yet. And that's the other issue is even with all this stuff, we still need more time in BJ. Okay. So before we start trying to bitch at people and before we start trying to correct other people's gameplay, because literally our unoptimized gameplay in P1, my stats still rival the benchmark white mages in their P1 limit limit. And theirs is optimized.
It's not optimized, but yeah, I mean it's like
it's close. It's close. It's efficient and it does work. And literally in that entire time,
the only thing I've been complaining about is phase 2, where we're literally having tank deaths to auto attacks. And before you say, oh, we need to do the tank swap thing, you're literally asking us to tank swap for auto attacks while there's nothing happening because you can't put regen on a tank or you can't like do like a heal to a tank. Like that's literally what you're saying. You're saying
even
like,
if that was the case, what's wrong with doing a tank swap so healers can do more DPS?
Because we can front load cooldowns and then it gives you more time to flex. That's why other tanks do it. That's why if you look at about 90% of tank logs, that's what they do. If you have a Dark Knight, that is the creme de la creme. That is the best possible way to use your cooldowns there. Because what that does is that turns that mechanic into a non-mechanic. That means that the other tank can use his mitigation for auto attacks like you're asking for. The majority of the things that he's cooldowning are auto attacks. In fact, the reason we shifted our cooldowns was largely due to the fact that he was like almost dying to auto attacks even beforehand.
Okay.
So you're missing like the whole reason I switched cooldowns around for us. Like it's not just because like, oh, I can do it, because it's like super good on a Dark Knight. No, it gives you more answers to other things. It diversifies your cooldown spreadsheet.
Okay.
Because that means that like, look at like the damage that I take, right? Like look at the damage that I take over the course of the fight. I take like nothing because I am TBNing on cooldown, and where it's an emergency part of the fight, I have everything up for it. I already have it planned out where I'm using the rest of my shit. The same thing with Lambert. I've already planned out like the best possible times for him to use cooldowns, and I've showed this exact spreadsheet directly on the balance Discord with other tanks. I've literally gotten feedback directly from other tanks who have killed the fight a lot, and they're like, yeah, this is like really good. And the one thing that they always agree on,
what's that?
You need more tank healing. That's what they all say. They say the only thing that you guys need more of is a little bit more tank healing.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay, where can we get that? Regen. That's the night I brought it up with you. Because you're like, oh, like, regenning on the tanks, that's like a lot of free HP. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess probably is. Because I don't play White Mage. It's not like I know what the fuck I'm doing. I sent our logs to other people because I'm trying to figure out our issues. Because, like, there are things that I don't know. Like I said, like healing shit, I don't really know that much of. But I have people who do. Like, I know other people who are, like better at the game than I am, frankly. That's why I got frustrated, because you're saying it's like Lambert's fault that he's taking damage there, and we should be like doing like other tank shit. It doesn't accomplish anything, because like he's mitigating more damage over the course of the fight. If you look at like the timestamp between the 2 logs that I linked you from our kill and the benchmark log I linked you, overall we take less damage than their tanks. You know why that is? Because our cooldowns are better optimized.
Okay, then I missed that then.
I just think that you're a little confused on what an optimized heal plan really is. Because an optimized heal plan is, yes, planning out your cooldowns, knowing what mechanics require you to use your bursty cooldowns or your mitigation cooldowns for healers to, heal the group and decrease damage taken. All right, so you plan those out. So you have wings at certain points. You have planary at certain points.
Yeah, I already did all that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's on our spreadsheet.
So otherwise, you would be glaring and dotting but you still healing is reactive, right? Okay, so if a tank gets crit, you replace a glare with a cure 2, or maybe you throw another regen, right? You replace your damage with those things. Good healer parses are when, the tanks maybe get a little bit lucky and they don't take as much damage that phase. Maybe you don't have to use as many cure 2s. You get some extra glares. But what you do is you plan out your healing cooldowns, you fill in glares, and then otherwise that's when you would use, regens, cure 2s, cure 3s, whatever you need. It's not doing the least amount of healing possible to clear the fight. That's not optimized. That is not an optimized heal plan. That's maybe a speed clearing. Like that is the top player in the world, that's what they do. They make it so they are healing no more than 1 more HP than needs to be healed. But that's not what we need to do, right? We want to kill the fight in a decent amount of time. So you plan out the cooldowns so that, you know, we're comfy. We're living through mechanics. We're continuing to see further into the fight. But it's not about getting the most heal or DPS possible. It's about progressing.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm just fucking retarded then.
I don't think you're retarded.
Yeah. Go ahead and pull. It's all good. Whatever the issue is, just let me know and I'll fix it. I'm trying to take a look at the what you call it I put together. At the okay. You can move those cooldowns around if they don't feel good or if they feel clunky, because I felt when I was putting it down it felt clunky, but I'm not playing it, so I won't be able to tell unless I was actually doing it. So just move them around and see what you think. Try to stay away from the GCD hills, and if someone dies, then fucking we'll just have to adjust. We can pull if you guys are done typing to each other.
I'll touch everybody. Pulling
Okay.
up the log.
Is this how it's gonna be all night? Because if it is, I'm just gonna fucking leave. Honestly, I'm fucking pissed off. This is some fucking stupid shit.
What do you mean? We just had a discussion.
No, you didn't have a discussion. It was just petty shit the entire fucking time.
Okay, well, at the end of the discussion, literally, I'm the one holding us back. So if that's the general consensus that
That
everyone's
was
coming
not
to,
the general consensus, dude. He was trying to help you.
it sounds to me, or at least that's what it looked like. Literally,
Bro,
if you're
nobody's
telling
trying
me,
to point fingers at you,
well,
man.
actually, I'm already over it. Okay,
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm gonna
No,
fucking,
we're fucking
I'm just
done.
gonna
We're
play
not even
better.
ready tonight. Have a good night.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, shit. We won't be able to find a replacement. Suge Knight.
What?
That's your boy. You think you can talk him to coming back or no?
Yes,
or is he just
but
done?
he's right though. Like, if
I
you
mean,
look
I
at
was
what
done
his-
talking about it.
No,
Literally,
but I'm
I
just telling you what his perspective is. His perspective is I approached you with a little bit of analysis to try and help you out, and then you came back super defensive and needed to go like basically like point out every flaw that like everyone is making, like exactly like you were saying, like you were talking about earlier. And the only things that I posted in that thing that I posted you was regen on tanks, your number of casts is low, you should line up Secure 3s better, you can get in a full Flood of Misery, and you should use regions to fill GCDs. Those are the 5 things that I said. I never said you were holding us back. I never said anything else. I was never aggressive about it. I think that's pretty overall constructive. I gave you a benchmark log to look at so that you could actually compare it to basically like a basic threshold. And you turned that into you're being attacked so that you need to defend yourself. And that's where he's frustrated. And that's where I'm frustrated.
well, that's what it felt like. And literally, if I'm the only one underperforming, right?
You're
Then
not.
obviously, what do you mean I'm not?
That's the same reason I talk to other people too.
Okay. Well, I'm not mad. Literally, if I just need to get better, then literally it's just a fucking simple ass factor of just getting better and not playing like shit. So,
It's telling you the reason.
if you can,
like,
if
why-
you can talk to him, then try it. If not, then I guess we just can't raid tonight. I would DM him, but I don't want him to fucking start yelling at me and shit.
I just want to say one thing. No one said to just heal. Even when I said whenever I said we need to heal a bit more there, I'm just talking about like maybe an extra GCD or two. The only person who has said to just heal has been you.
Right.
And honestly, even I know just healing's not fun. The fun part is trying to figure out where you can get those glares in, but whenever it's a little unshaky, sometimes it is a little better to err on the side of caution to throw out an extra regen, or even me with my extra sucker. But it was just one extra GCD because I knew that was what was probably going to help the most.
What's the word, bro? I don't want to hold people up if he's not
I
coming
haven't
back.
replied yet, so I'm still waiting for him to reply.
Okay, I don't want to hold people up if he's not coming back.
Honestly, what I think might have sent him over the edge was the whole typing to each other comment. Like, not the words, but just the tone. You feel?
I guess, man.
That's not it at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that he's coming back tonight. I think he's just actually straight up done.
All right. Well,
So
that's gonna be it. No, don't worry about it. It's okay. That's my fault. Or wait, he just came back on.
maybe, I don't know. It's giving me.
I think we just gotta remember that this game is like we're a team, right? We're a team of 8 people. We're not like trying to do better than anyone else. We're not trying to be like, oh, I'm the best, I'm so good, I can help other people, you know? It's like, we're all helping each other. We're all trying to kill this boss together, right?
Yelling, probably. Probably the landlord's getting drunk and fucking fighting again. And we'll see if the police gets involved again as well. Okay, I'm ready. Let's just fucking do our best. Remember to have fun. We don't want the fucking game to start feeling like a job. And we definitely don't want people to get stressed out while they're playing. Most of us are playing games to fucking not be stressed out from the fucking real shit, so. Oh, mag dude.
I'm back, sorry.
I've been talking this entire time. Oh god.
Nerf.
And I didn't realize my mic was muted.
We might die here, by the way. Never mind. We might die here. What mitigation do we have for this? I think we're fucking dead. Yeah, I saw that coming. Alright, we need to move cooldowns. Love it. Did you see how long your defensive cooldown was up before it came out turn?
I misused it at the beginning anyway. I was supposed to use it for Cascade, I believe.
Yeah. It should be back like again for that. It's just I don't know how I'm supposed to do that when fucking every other white mage log that I looked at use wings for dolls. So I don't have wings for cascades.
I can use neutral for doll.
Yeah, you could try it. And then
Because I mean,
can
I'm throwing out shields every 2 feeds anyway, so
okay.
just bear with me because I'm literally learning a new role, well, class in this.
No, you're good. Most of my cooldowns got moved anyway, so. The other white mage also fucking used Tetra right here. I'm not sure why.
They may have not been doing the same strat with the.
No,
They might have been
probably.
both tanks taking one buster.
Star's gonna pop after second burst.
That went a little bit better than I thought.
6.
I don't like on regame. Where am I? No! God damn it! I had to tab back out and back in because I couldn't fucking let ACT open half my screen.
Who's 7? We're about to
That was
die. Oh, yeah, we're done. Oh, wait, no, you still got it. Oh, that surprised me. That actually surprised me you still got it.
I was res just in time to take it.
Red.
Honestly, that felt actually kind of nice on Astro.
You're playing Astro?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said a lot of stuff's going to be different. He's playing Astro, and then all my cooldowns are moved as well.
Felt fine to me.
Huh?
I said it felt fine to me.
How do I still have Nocturnal Field?
What?
I still have
Could you-
Nocturnal Field.
Could you right click it, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Such a pal.
I was just like, how do I have this? Well, the other Nocturnal Field was bigger.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have a...
True.
All melee, let's go. This game hates
Absolutely.
me.
I'm having fun with my my tasty cards.
Yeah, dude, I'm a melee.
Oh yeah.
Do I count as melee?
Nah, sadly.
And star.
You know what?
Six.
Oh my god, rib. I was putting regens, I fucking missed him. Do you, yeah, you do have it. Okay.
Wait, Brig survived that with 1k HP.
300
Heart of
and
Stone.
something.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks,
Oh, boy.
man. I really appreciate that.
Buddy.
I have water.
I have lightning. Oh god, those were close.
I have an ED in like 2 seconds for Lambert.
I can't top Chromas off before mines. Maybe.
I'll
I got him. We got it.
I do not have ED, so just give me 1 moment, Lambert.
Water go stack.
I'm on my way.
Okay, when you come in, just stand like right here, Chromies. Because then that's at max melee and I can still grab it from you, just so that you're in a consistent spot there.
You guys are gonna die.
I'm gonna die to this going forward.
Okay, nice.
I was out of mana from overhealing after I got rest.
Yeah, that's a good pull.
Okay, yeah, because with us trying to juke on top of each other, just like...
I just saw you on top of me like 3 times, but I guess you're shit.
Yeah, right, I don't know why it didn't take it from each other.
Next.
So let's just have like a consistent spot that you go to that I'm just basically standing on and you run through. Just say like the the westmost edge of the cog, if that's possible. Because that's where I'm usually at, is the westmost part of it. Because that seems to be an inconsistency.
I'd say it's probably definitely worth it. Like, if you have to drop a GCD to get that Nisi, I definitely would do it.
I mean, I did try to drop it. I dropped like a 2 trying to just run on top of him several times.
we don't even need a size there. No wonder that fucking white mage opens with it.
Probably for just damage. I know at least in Savage, a lot of white mages just use a size on cooldown for damage.
Yeah, it's that fucking, it's Train Star.
And horoscope pop. That wasn't a fully cooked star, I'm sad.
Drainage than I used to.
We have an extra region with intersection, so that's
Yeah.
always nice.
And I feel better here than I did with Tether.
Okay, that was on me. I misused cooldown.
No, I missed Benison. I gave it to someone else.
7.
There's oh, there we go.
Where's 4?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I've never had to correct that before. I thought it was
Oh.
2. I'm so sorry.
No, it was 2.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, we're gonna get fisted, boys.
Div's gonna be 1 GCD late.
4.
I'm trying not to that countdown, by the way, if you get out of water.
Okay.
Yeah, just at 3. That's fine.
I got hit by Chakram. I was a bit too far close to him.
Oh, he died. I was just like, wait a minute, what?
I think I'm invincible with all this mobility now. Fuck.
I expected a way more on B1, but that's good.
The funny thing is, I don't think I need to neutral.
Okay. I clear your doll.
Exhaust. On Sosa and Co.
Yeah, I think it's because I crit his doll with that glare. I cleared it all again.
I have a question next pull.
5.
Rip. I think I killed you.
Nah, I was too close. There goes Div.
No, we're good. I have water. I attach our Lambert. I don't have it for sure.
Got it.
Just have fun with the enumeration. So.
Was that
Okay.
enumeration?
Was that not what we just died to?
I don't know. I can't see
Um,
behind the massive brute justice.
I think it might have snapshotted Cryo is in between, but what's it? I have a card coming up during dolls. For consistency's sake, do you not want me to card the DPS until their doll is fed?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't cart them until
Yeah,
after.
we know.
I mean, you can
Yes.
you can probably card me as
Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, my
what,
doll's always like high.
what happened there? Apparently my mic wasn't plugged in all the way, but what happened there is the enumeration on the right went a little bit farther left, and I got clipped by both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not moved.
It moved kind of last second. I should have been over a little bit closer to Trent there, probably, but that's my bad. I didn't know you guys could hear me. I've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Why?
Anybody gonna ignore you? We're not gonna ignore you if you're already talking, dog.
I pressed Nebula.
Not that. Astro feels really nice. Holy shit. I thought I was going to be a flop.
The only thing I'm noticing right now is like in BJCC, I think me and Chromies are a little bit lower in that like transition period, like before mines than we usually are. So we may not be getting some of your AoE heals because we're pretty far away from the party for a lot of that stuff. That's the only thing that I'm noticing.
I'm thinking.
Because like right when you guys died to enumerations, the next auto probably would have killed me, and then Chromies.
Well, I was actually almost done with the Benefic 2 cast, and I had Sinistry on you.
Oh, okay, okay.
I gave Chromies 1 ED.
Yeah, I'm retarded.
Heart of Stone macro, maybe?
No, I was thinking about something. I wasn't thinking about the poll. I was thinking about the fact that it's probably true that we almost never mention the fact that in BJCC, Sosa, a lot of your AoE healing specifically isn't going to hit me, because you're over, like, closer to Chromies, so it's probably getting him sometimes. But for most of that phase, I'm, like, on the other side of the arena from you. So that's something, like, we, like, never mentioned, so I guess it's, like, important, right?
I actually had no idea.
Yup. Because, like, when you guys are doing enumerations, I'm literally on the other side of the arena. So is Chromies, but...
Okay.
It pains me. I think we're so south.
They're too far south, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
To the north.
What's that exhaust?
Yeah.
Good chat. I'm sad. We have no coffee at my house. But I do live in Georgia, so I could probably just go to my next door neighbors and get some meth.
Why do we have a chocobo and a fucking bunny rabbit in a raid?
That's what I had. I was saying that when I was reading. I was like, wait a minute. Who the fuck are these people?
Fucking Easter bunny over here.
I'm an endangered blue frog. Oh,
Oh yeah. It's
I
beautiful.
feel the same way.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a size?
Nope. All of it.
Okay. Because I don't have star. I figured it. It's beside
okay.
light speed.
I haven't.
Oh, look at it.
Actually, I didn't realize what you said. I crit your doll.
Two.
Sure don't want to stay on the inside with me here, Trent. No.
I have water.
I have got lightning.
Oops, my bad.
I was scared for a second.
My bad, my bad.
Hello? What the fuck were those generations? No one moved!
I was waiting to go forward.
I couldn't see a way to get around. I was gonna move west, but you were there, so I don't know where to go.
Was I too far back? I thought I was on the edge of the cog.
That's the most nicest thing anyone's ever said.
I'm sure you hear some fucked up shit being around kids all the time.
I tune it out.
Uh-oh. I did your doll, Nate.
That's fine. We're good. Thank you.
My bad.
That's fine.
Uh-oh. We're about to die. Nice.
Shield's OP, man.
6.
I just used Swift.
I got him. I have water.
I have lightning.
That noise.
I don't have Swift. Coke, you gotta get him.
I have next water.
Oh, I have no water side.
No,
Oh wait, I didn't have wings for that, so that's mismitigation actually. I was just watching tank health.
I was too.
I didn't realize how late Lambert moves in for when he moves in, and I went on the other side of him. I'm just like, wait a minute.
That's
He's
not me
moving.
moving late. That's just your latency.
It's the latency. I only have 50 latency. I don't know how. Like I'm seeing stuff super late.
It's just the game too.
Yeah.
I think if you move to like the other side of me, you're not gonna make it in time. You just gotta be like over, like the other side of Hermes.
I have no idea why my mic's being so sensitive today. I'm sorry. I see it constantly popping up.
All good. You can try noise suppression too. I don't know if you have that on.
I do. Oh, wait, Tank Buster, that's right. PTSD.
Please. I don't want to be a meme.
Too late.
No.
Five.
I have water.
I got lightning.
Yo, those were some cute chills.
I have second water. I'm
Bert, do me a favor, step in the start real quick. Thank you. It's out. Line up. Next water.
Oh, I should have there.
We're standing
My
to
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it's be right on A.
So that was so good.
I was thinking about if I wanted to reposition through Justice there, but I'll just move out of the way. For which part? Oh, you mean when I got hit by lightning? Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the... I'm either gonna get closer to the healers there, or just go to the spot behind the thingy. Behind the pillar. I'll probably stay close to the healers till the water stack goes off, and then run there. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can do that too.
Do we want to talk about that venison so-so?
What's up?
Oh, that Chromie beauty.
Oh, I actually thought that was 10. I didn't know we were still waiting for the countdown. So.
It shit happens.
I thought that was a 10 counter. I'm glad you're joining the Astro though.
Oh my god, it's like, it feels so nice. Cry, are both your dots on your doll right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, hit the boss.
Do you want?
I don't have to tell you to hit the boss, I just gave you a card, that's why I asked if your dots were on there. I didn't want to amplify them.
Oh, it's not a big deal if you do, to be honest.
Oh my god, just... Star go boom.
Go hand or boss. Thanks, wait, Luna.
What happened here?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
3.
I think somebody was on hand too, or boss too long, or hand too long. I mean, it's really weird. We're just fucking it up.
Oh, really? I was missing.
Ah,
Not back. So close, so close.
I was 4, and it didn't even dash to me.
It dashed. I think you were like inside Goose Chaser, so it dashed forward.
You guys see what happened there though? Cat grabbed me by my my shoelace and dragged me with him over the wall.
Oh, he snatched your wig. Okay.
Yeah.
Smiling now.
What's that?
I've
He
also
grabbed
learned
you by
tonight.
the horns.
I've also learned tonight Trent abuses his keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. I beat the shit out of this thing.
Tank cleave.
Yes,
Huh?
bitch. Tank Khalib. That's the energy we were missing.
Absolutely.
That tank cleave energy. Why am I the only one who's peppy?
Who knows?
Give me more cards.
Sorry, but you're not melee right now.
I am.
No, I'm
Okay,
the melee.
well-
No, I'm the melee.
Well, I need a melee that does damage.
Yikes.
Damn.
That's cool. Okay.
Well, yeah, let me just switch up my rotation real quick. Go to the less efficient one.
I will take your knives and cut you with them. This is home of Phobic.
Oh?
That was real sweet of him.
Two.
Wait, the star actually covers the world one. Nice. I have water.
I've got lightning.
I'm in place.
Plasma's out. Line up, line up, line up. Oh, that's right. Fuck. I forgot I was inside. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
That was good shit though. Good job.
Yeah.
So, why is Scholar dead?
Because it's fucking garbage.
Like, oh my, I've had the biggest grin my whole time because I thought I was just gonna flop tonight.
Can we talk about what's going on right after the gala, just so everyone's on the same page?
Yeah, I need to open up the toolbox real quick just so I can refresh. We settled that Brig was baiting super jump, right?
Yeah.
So we do gavel. I stay down south. Brig goes over on the right side of B at the wall, and you guys are kind of just chilling around too, I believe.
Yeah. You can wait. So it's going to be the tank photons first. So me and Chromies are going to get dropped to 1 HP, and then they're going to start casting double rocket punch, which is like a small tank buster. So we just need like a little bit of healing there. We'll have a little bit of mitigation, and then that's when you see our health drop to 1 HP, Brig, you can move over to B, like the wall, like where you would bait your mine.
Okay.
And Cryo will get in his spot to get the Apocalyptic Ray. When Brute Justice jumps over there, the group has to follow, or at least not be in range of the Apocalyptic Ray. So you can like stay with Cryo, or you can follow if you're melee. But yeah, that's the end of the phase.
I know it's not exactly efficient, but I think it hits both bosses and Lambert doesn't have to worry. Second water, Lambert's just gonna get his own personal star.
Okay.
You know how it feels when you just don't get a card?
Oh yeah. Not me.
Translates me.
Look, talk to Yoshi.
I love getting all these melee cards, so.
Yeah, same here.
How did I get exhausted? What?
Because of the cards, you were just so tired, man.
Oh, I see.
At least I know I'll be everyone's friend because they don't want me to just like ignore them for cards. I'm joking, by the way. I know no one would want to be my friend.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jesus Christ.
Oops, all ranged.
Oh, cry.
It's not gonna cover my laser beam.
What will div? Yes, so shush. I just committed the greatest atrocity known to man.
Oh.
I'm playing Astro and I don't have ACT open. I forget I have it installed, I'm just not used to, like, using it.
They're even or no?
I got the zombie. Okay, Eric, I'm sorry, it's all ranged.
Oh, how sad.
I killed myself.
Nice.
You turn around.
Class-
Oh, I just died to J kick.
Yeah, who you didn't get Heart of Light.
Yeah.
No, I did the same exact thing. I put Heart of Stone on someone and it turned me the fuck around.
See. No!
Oh, this is over.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I need to read this all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it picked. I don't know. I think it picked healers and tanks there for the things, and we had like 2 different. Okay. Yeah.
Ideally, Coke should have gotten that rest. Neither of us had Swift, and 2 people were dead. Well, I had Swift for 1.
I had stuff coming up in like 5 seconds.
I rezzed and immediately took someone's niece. I was like, no!
The frog stares into the abyss. The abyss yells.
I'm a chicken.
Big difference on hand. Please hit hand. It's like 6%. Yeah. Somebody was on the boss full time.
That was probably me.
It's okay. Just whoever usually hits hand there.
It's not okay! Ah!
It's really not okay. My tap target said that one.
7.
7 and 8 all night, dude.
What the hell?
Too
Huh?
fast.
What?
Oh, okay.
Take me.
I didn't even see the explosion.